So the next match on courts is men's singles. The reigning world and Olympic champion, Lin Dan, there he is, the home favourite, the megastar here in China. And he's up against one of the all-time great Danish players, Peter Gade, who celebrated his 35th birthday on day one of competition here in Luzhou at the BWF World Superseries Finals. Well, this is the fourth time that the Super Series finals have taken place in the season championships, and this is the fourth time that Peter Gade has made at least a semi-final. What a record, what consistency over the years. It was 15 years ago that he first became world #1. But he's up against probably one of the most dynamic, exciting players the world has ever seen. Lin Dan, 28-year-old from Fujian province. Surprisingly making his first ever appearance here at Super Series finals. Well, he's #2 on the world ranking is Lin Dan, but he's only in the #3 seed here because he was #3 on the Super Series ranking. Missed India, played the other 11 Super Series events. And look at the number of career matches he's had, and that's pretty impressive. Statistics for this year as well for Peter Gade. 3 finals he's been in. This is his 9th semi-final of the year. Oh, for Lin Dan, he's been in 8 finals and he's won 6 titles this year. Not only gold medalist at the Olympic Games in Beijing, he's reigning world champion, in fact 4 times world champion. We look at our court officials. Lin Dan, Asian Games gold medalist, 4 times All England champion, 46 career titles. Come on, Gade. Got fans all over the world as this popular Dane. And rightly so. He's been a wonderful ambassador for the sport of badminton. Always time for his fans. Always talks to us and my colleagues in the media. But this is a big ask because this is the 19th meeting between these two men, and of the previous 18, Lin Dan has won 15 of them. He's won 8 of the last 9. Well, Lin Dan topped Group B. And the man that he beat on day 1 of competition, his teammate Chen Long, is already through to the final because this afternoon he beat the world #1 Lee Chong-wei in 3 games.
On my left, Peter Hoeg, Gade, Denmark. And on my right, Lin Dan, China.
Well, I'm not sure the crowds understand much English. And David Craig from Scotland introducing the players, but they suddenly recognised the name Lin Dan, and there was a big cheer from the crowd. So the second of the men's singles semi-finals gets underway.
Noticeably quicker first point from Lin Dan than previous matches this week. He's generally started off quite slow, wanted to play one or two medium tempo rallies to get moving, but not tonight. That was a quick, sharp start.
Yes, perhaps he's read the recent media quotes from Peter Gade when he said still believes that in the Olympic Games he has the chance of beating Lin Dan. You know, big one-off match situation.
Service over. 1-all.
Ooh,
Close, but long.
very close. Oh, great shot. Great shot. Lin Dan anticipating straight recovery backhand there. Peter maybe just seeing him out of the corner of his eye. Changed the direction at the last moment. Good awareness.
And that's long of the back line as well. Oh, it's magnificent.
Yeah, there we see it again. Change of pace, change of direction. That's what he's famous for. So difficult to read.
Pulled out of position with the push deep into Peter Gade's forehand side.
4-2.
Does take a time, doesn't he? Change of racket, new grip powder, new shuttle. Oh, good serve.
Yeah, and good recovery. He's worked his way back into the rally. Missed it, created the opportunity. It's a punishing rally though. That was played at a really high tempo. Good intensity from both players. It's a good fetch from Lin Dan, but Peter will be disappointed missing that one.
Yeah, that's the sort of shot he really has to make, and has to make it as a winner if he wants to win this semi-final. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, Peter just went a little bit too early there. Lindan just holding the shuttle, waiting to see if Peter was going to move, and he did. Played the block.
Six straight points now.
Yeah, his tempo's just a little bit too high for Peter at the moment. Peter's got to find ways to take the sting out of this game at the moment. The exchange is just a little bit too quick for him. It's better, just pulling it into the centre, breaking the angles, taking the pace off.
Oh, goodness me, how quick is that?
Yep, sees his chance, gets up, cuts the shuttle down, and look how quick he is to follow. It's to the opposite side into the space. Peter trying to play the soft block, take the pace off, but so aware that Lindan's court coverage is so quick. He's just trying to be too tight at the moment.
Well, the court's going to be mopped.
Just out, but Lindan did look round anxiously, didn't he? He wasn't sure himself.
Yeah.
He was diving for it. He's trying to get there. He was very anxious, wasn't he? He wasn't sure.
No. Seeing it again, I'm not sure either. No way David Craig can overrule that out far side of the court. As close as that. Oh, that's nice.
Flick to the rear court, makes Lindan play the defensive backhand. Takes advantage of the space. Desperate dive from Lindan. That's a good angle again. Cross smash the previous rally, straight this time, good variety.
Patient play from Lindan. And that physically, those sort of rallies are going to hurt the Dane.
Yeah, again, Lindan keeping the tempo quite high in the rally. Peter always chasing during that point. There's a question for you, Jill. I think Shuangzi is actually younger than Peter.
Could well be, yes.
Yes, I think he possibly is a year or two younger, isn't he?
Yeah, he certainly won the World Championships in 2003 in Birmingham.
It's quite a strange situation, isn't it? The coach younger than the opponent.
11, 5. Play.
Well, you have to admit it is just exceptional and remarkable that Peter Gade, at the age of 35, still ranked in the top 4 in the world, and still playing this level of badminton.
Well, it's a testament to his professionalism. He's always looked after himself so well.
12, 5.
Great example to any young players. The other great thing with Peter is he's always been open to new ideas. Never been afraid to change different things. Good pressure from Peter. For once, Lindan, a little bit too flat, that lift. Peter getting up early. Good interception smash. Be disappointed there, and he is.
Yeah, but he knows he's got to play the perfect net shot, because anything even slightly loose is going to be pounced on by Lindan.
See Peter trying to guess. Knew he was in trouble the moment Lindan went airborne there. You see it here. Lindan goes up, Peter anticipates cross, but no, it's the straight one.
269, that's just under 168 miles per hour.
Nice touch from Peter, just holding. Seeing Lindan backing off, uses the space. Nice play, nice vision. Great control from Lindan. Each time he's playing the shuttle, he's holding it almost every time. That just stops Peter moving, makes him lunge a little bit deeper each time.
Oh, brilliant.
And then you could see Peter hesitate. He wanted to go early, but he wasn't sure which way it was going. You'll see here, sets himself. It's too quick and too accurate.
It was a good return.
Yeah, Peter's used it once or twice on Lindan. Lindan getting his revenge there. A little hold, taking it a little bit later, waiting for Peter to move and then using the space. Nice touch.
10, 17.
Did I hear right there with the crowd, some members of the crowd chanting Peter Gade?
Well, he's always been well supported in China, and I think for a lot of these people it may be their last opportunity to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, great net, great net.
17.
Lovely touch.
Well, the contrast in the amount of court covered in that rally was quite remarkable. Lin Dan just seemed to stay on his base position, lunge forward to the net, whereas Peter Gade was pushed to the back, brought forward, pushed to the back again, brought forward once more until he was played a looser shot. Dane's never been afraid of hard work, but my goodness, he has been made to work very hard in these rallies. It's gone wide.
Yeah, another example of what you're saying there, Jill. Peter being stretched to all four corners during that rally. Never really getting any time on the shuttle. Look how deep he's having to lunge there, and that's why he loses control of the direction.
Yes.
Too good, too quick. Clip down the line. Lands in perfect balance. It's so quick to get to the forecourt.
Eight game points. There's too wide. First opportunity. And Lin Dan converts. 21-12 confirms the umpire.
Yeah, knows he's got to go for the lines. Just overcooked that one. I think the problem for Peter is here that he's actually played well there. He's hit a lot of great shots. The 12 points he's won, he's played really well for. But the pace and the intensity of Lin Dan is just a little bit too much for him at the moment.
hvor du trækker den lige på. Dem løfter han der lige på igen. Så prøv at dække bagud, bare lige en enkelt gang eller to. Så ser vi, at jeg kommer bagefter på den hver gang. Det ved jeg også godt, men det er også okay, hvis du så kan komme ned og prøve at variere. Altså en gang imellem trække den kryds, hvis du kan, selvom du er lidt bagefter. Og det er også været fint de sidste par gange, hvor du har revet den langt, det er også okay. Du er bare nødt til ikke at spille 2 gange samme sted, så træder han frem. hvis du kan undgå det. Men du...
Well, Peter Gade is absolutely determined to use all of his allotted time. And whilst Klaus Bolson was offering a lot of tactical advice, big difference between knowing what you've got to do in theory and actually being able to implement it against a player as quick as Lin Dan.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to negate that speed and take that speed out. Maybe use the centre of the court a little bit more to try and fix Lin Dan in the middle, cut his angles down. Also, I do feel Peter's got to try and use the net as much as he can.
Oh, that is so quick once again. Plays the angled shot from the back of the court. In so quickly to play the kill. Just wide.
Yeah, again went to the deception, saw Peter start to edge backwards, held it, played short, but just lost control of it.
You can see the hesitation with Peter Gade every time. He's never sure whether it's going to come down his forehand side or backhand side. And that slight hesitation makes him just slightly late onto the shuttle. That's why he's making the errors.
Yeah, it's really difficult for him, but what I would say is he's playing a lot of slow shuttles to the two front corners, and that's opening up his own court. It's making his own court big, and it's giving Lin Dan options. I think he's got to bring those into the centre a little bit, cut the angles down, try and create maybe some interception opportunities for himself.
Yeah.
Not a good return, really. Just pushed up onto the forehand interception of Lin Dan. Maybe first signs of frustration there. again, Peter played the straight net there, and Lindan immediately flicking into the opposite rear court corner. And then from then on, Peter was struggling. He's late. Look at that, he's late. Never really gets back in good position. Good angle. Gets up early, just a little bit short from Lindan. Peter takes full advantage.
Yeah, it was a good shot, but too few and far between at the moment.
Yeah, he's not really getting many opportunities to get his own attacking shots in. Lindan's keeping him late on the shuttle, holding him, turning him. Good play, good from Peter. Persevered, had a chance early on, didn't make it, but didn't lose his concentration, kept his patience. It's good pressure on the body. Didn't force, went to the middle. Got a second chance here, it's good.
Missed it. Well, the Danes closed the gap to just 2 points, and all of a sudden it's believable again.
Yeah, Lindan quick to move his base forward when he saw the shuttle dropping in Peter's deep forehand corner. We'll see it here again. Lindan flicking quickly to the rear court and then bringing his base forward. Good from Peter, just bringing the shuttle down. Good angle. Ooh. It's a loose return from Lindan. Peter quick to seize on it, staying positive, hunting the shuttle down.
Well, he's annoyed at himself there, Peter Gade.
Yeah, had a good play on that. He was in good position. Just the clear. Lindan comes back to the centre. Peter will have expected to make that. Good touch. Managed to get in early, take it early on the net. Peter's always been known for his good touch in that area. Managed to keep the shuttle very tight to the net. I think we'll see here, yeah, that's really difficult to get away from. Good shot. That's what you want to do when you get to the net. You want to keep the shuttle as close to the net as you can. Make it difficult for your opponent to lift.
Oh, good. Oh, my goodness, he's missed one.
Yeah, I think he tried to jump a little bit too high there. He got off balance, didn't he? Wasn't balanced when he was hitting that.
Well, that error from Lin Dan means that Peter Gade is back level.
Yeah, he's played well here.
Yeah, from 5 points adrift.
Play.
It's going out. It's going with the drift.
Wow.
Peter's serving well here. He's just moving the service around a little bit, mixing it up, changing the direction slightly each time. He's really looking to try and get the third shot as early as he can. Maybe not the best decision there, but that's a good run of points. Brought him right back into this game. They're going cross from there. Just opened up his own court.
Oh, good flick serve. That's magnificent. Peter Gade, a little look to the umpire, but it's not the umpire's job to call a serve. We have a service judge specifically for that. I think he was just totally deceived, that's all. I think the flick serve was too good.
Du skal have overskud til at tage ryggene bagud. Det har virket pisse godt. Spille lidt fart ind i banen, og så ligge og lure på chancerne, og så variere. Ikke? Og så stadigvæk fokus på den længde i clearerne. Længden på højden, og specielt en krydsclear, skal have lidt mere gas. De lige clear er gode. Ikke? Og så overskud til at rykke en gang imellem. Også på forbanen. Det gør du, og det ser godt ud. Bliv ved, Gade. Ikke? Kom.
So the players back on court after the mid-game interval. And a 1 point advantage with the Olympic champion.
Yeah, Peter's just managed to take the sting out of this game a little bit, hasn't he? Managed to bring it down to his pace. As I say, mixing up the serves a little bit, moving the shuttle across the line.
Clear, that's short of a perfect length, will be severely punished.
Really can't afford to give Lin Dan time to get behind the shuttle like that. It's too easy. That's good. Again, Peter reading that flick to that forehand corner at the moment. Again, it's just a little bit too flat, allows Peter to intercept the shuttle early, and Lin Dan no time to get into a good defensive position. And it's just a little bit frustrated there again. Knew he'd got there early. Was looking for that perfect net shot again, which he normally backs himself to make.
Oh, that's good judgment from Lin Dan.
Yeah, just out, I think. We've got a good view down that line. That's a good call. sure we're going to see it very well from this angle, but yeah, out. Well, Peter looked at the replay and saw it in, but clearly out from where we were.
And he's not a happy man, is he? Well, the umpire has to overrule immediately if he sees that a clear error has been made. This is a sort of shot where it's clearly out.
Yeah, good concentration from Peter though, came back, won the next point. That's what you've got to do when you think you've been wronged. Put it out your mind, get focused on the next point. Again, Lindan flicking to that deep forehand corner. This time Peter going for the body, but Lindan equal to it. Now again, Lindan, too much time. Peter giving him too much time in the rear court.
Well, Peter doesn't like the call yet again.
Well, again, we're well placed. It looked on the line to me. Yeah. Managing to keep the tempo out the rally, lots of pushes to mid-court, little straight blocks, keeping the fire out of the game, and then when Lindan got the chance, just snatched at it a little bit.
Well, this is where Peter Gade has really got to have a little run of points. Terrific. Round the head smash, straight down the line, immediately followed forward to the net.
Yeah, sudden injection of pace, wasn't there? Quick to get behind the shuttle, quick to bring it down, and then really fast getting in behind it. Hesitated.
Very much so.
Peter thought it was going out to start with, realised it was going to be in. It was a late decision to try and make it. See it hit, yeah, he was leaving it to start with, realised it was in. Good net.
Yeah. Nicely done. He's marching his way towards his target. 2 points needed. Make it an all-Chinese men's singles final. And now just the one. Still another 5 opportunities. Well, that's going to go wide. Second time of asking. And Lindan converts. 21-12, 21-15. Thanks the crowd for their support. And Peter Gade desperately disappointed. But in all honesty, he was beaten by a better man today. This, the final rally, the clear, drifting wide. And indeed, tomorrow we will have an all-Chinese men's singles final because Lindan will take on Chen Long. There's how he reached the final. 21-12, 21-15 in 41 minutes.